We have here the champion of Jess Bolas, David the Matador Alcaide. Congratulations, amigo.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So how was the experience playing here at Sharks?
It's amazing experience, no? More when you play against Dennis, no? But this venue is so nice venue. I want to say every international player have the opportunity to come to play here. Is really good place.
Okay, thank you. So how tough it is to have an opponent like Dennis Herculio?
Dennis for me is the champion, no? When you play long race, I don't know who is the opponent to beat Dennis. Of course, I have the first 2 days he missed so many easy game, and they give me the opportunity to stay so close in the score. Today I think I play really good. Maybe the last 8 rack I have a little bad luck. But finally, I try to stay focused in my game, and finally I win the match.
Yes, congratulations again. So what are your challenges since day one up to now?
Sorry, I don't understand, sorry.
Sorry, what are your challenges? What do you think is the most challenging part of battling against Dennis Herculio?
It's tough when you play Dennis. Safety game is really tough. Everybody see the break don't work for us. We need to play so many push out, safety, kick. But when you play against Denny, normally he win the rack.
Okay. So again next week you'll be playing again against Carlo Biado, the Matador versus the Black Tiger. So what is your message for Carlo Biado?
The last US Open we played 2 times. First time winner side, I beat him. In the last 60 he beat me in the hill. We will see, but it's another great experience for me, play against Biado. Of course, thank you so much to Charles, thank you so much to Tito Peri for giving me this opportunity. We will see, but now it's time to go Boracay.
Okay. So thank you so much again. Congratulations, David. So that's it. Thank you so much. See you, Sharkanatics.
This is a new world of pool. Home of legends. A battleground where top contenders from around the world gather for rising stars to prove they have what it takes to rank among the best. Welcome to Sharks.
Good evening and welcome to Sharks. It's day 2 of El Matador versus the Black Tiger. Second day, the score is 21-8. Carlo Biado is leading. Tomorrow, this will be concluded. It's going to be the final day tomorrow. Right now, we're having this matchup, the second day, David Alcaide versus Carlo Biado. And David Alcaide is breaking right now. This break is brought to us by Rapa. Well, the struggle continues for David Alcaide to make a ball off that break. Carlo Biado once again back at the table. He's leading by 13 points. Makes a nice combination there. Kinda lost his cue ball a bit. Still adjusting with the table conditions, might be. And gets onto the head rail. Still has a shot here. It's gonna be a cut. Can take it on, and looks like he's gonna be bumping the 10. Makes that go. And look at this, I think he's perfect with this red. But that 10 ball just went a bit too far. It's now lined up for the 5 and 10 as a combination. Let's see. Well, quite short, but still makeable. Carlo Biado is just taking aim for this 5 and 10. There you have it, the very first rack of day 2 here at El Matador versus the Black Tiger goes to Carlo Biado, who's now leading by 14. Well, it was this shot on this blue too. Set him up really nice for that red. Once again, Carlo Biado is going to be breaking in the next rack. It's an alternate break format. 10 ball and call shots are in effect. Recently, the most recent accomplishment of his was winning the SEA Games, a gold medal on the SEA Games, Southeast Asian Games. And of course, we can never forget, currently is the US Open champion, winning back in September 2021. That's Carlo Biado for you.
Again, you're currently watching day 2 of our 3-day event Race to 63 between Carlo Biado and David Alcaide. Score so far, 22 for Carlo and 8 points for David Alcaide.
Yes, thanks for tuning in. And this is Aris Almario. Along with me is Luis Martinez. We're keeping you company here. We are live on Facebook. And And in a few moments, we're going to be seeing Carlo Biado to break. And Carlo Biado breaking from the left side of the table, opposite of where David is breaking.
And this break is brought to you by Rapa. This looks like a dry break for Carlo Biado.
Chance here for David. There's a shot here, and the yellow one possibly bouncing off two rails. Just like that. Fell kind of short. He was going for the corner pocket to which that two goes. It's just a foot short, foot and a half. Well, this goes towards the side. Or he was really playing a safety. Well, Carlo Biado for most of the time was winning the safety battles against David. And I think he just called that two ball towards that corner, and all of a sudden he's got a chance. Not exactly sure if that five goes to that corner. Calling the side, possibly playing for the short side for the five. Fell kind of short. Still adjusting with the speed. And he's calling it to the side. Wow. Looks like an impossible cut. Great shot making there from Carlo. Manages to make the difficult ones as well. Bumps the 7. Bit too much of an angle. I think he's bouncing off just towards the center. Going at two rails. Carlo Biado, we rarely see him shoot slow rolls. Most of the time he chooses to shoot with a bit of pace. Oh, and a nice draw shot there from Carlo. Leaves himself enough of an angle here. Looks like he's gonna be fairly good here in this 10 for another point in his favor.
And there you have it. Carlo Biado winning again. Gets his 23rd point of the night against David Alcaide.
Well, that's 2 wins in a row for Carlo. Let's hope that David Alcaide makes something off his break in the next rack. Well, it looks like Carlo Biado is really prepared for this, but David Alcaide just recently winning the World Cup of Pool with his partner Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Twice a Mosconi Cup champion, twice World Pool Masters champion, 6 times a European champion, and twice Eurotour champion as well. Also, the 2017 Kremlin Cup champion is David Alcaide. He's going to be breaking in the next rack.
This is our scores. 23 points for Carlo Biado and 8 points for David Alcaide. This is a 15-point lead for Carlo Biado. So in a few moments we'll be seeing David Alcaide to break this time.
And here we go, David Alcaide.
That break is brought to you by Rapa. Finally, a good-looking break there for David Alcaide.
9, corner.
Well, he has to play precise position here. David Alcaide. Looks like he's going to be taking that too on the side pocket. It's just picking a spot where he wants his cue ball to land right now. Well, I think he didn't intend to run into the 2 that time. It should work for him. Right now, the 3 doesn't go past the 7, I believe. So probably he's going to be playing the 3 in the opposite corner or maybe one of those side pockets. All depends on how he lands.
Extension.
Well, it looks like he played it as if that 3 goes past the 7.
3, corner.
Hard to tell from the monitor. Well, it doesn't pass. Didn't really pass, but he played a really nice shot there, David. Kissing that 3 ball off the 10. Now this looks like a rack for David.
Nice shot there from Alcaide. 2 balls away.
And nicely struck. He's perfect on this stand for his 9th point. David Alcaide now is trailing by 14 once again. One step at a time for David. It's going to be a really steep Steep hill he has to climb. That was a nice run out from David. A number of times he had to play precise position. Not to mention this really nice shot off the 10 he just played. So up next it's going to be Carlo Biado to break. Let's see what happens in the next rack.
And this event were made possible by the following sponsors. So we would like to thank Bugsy Promotions, Rapo Commercial, and Phil Q's Billiard Q's. Again, Sharkanatics, you're currently watching day 2 of our special event, a 3-day event, Race to 63 between Carlo Biado and David Alcaide. A much needed win there for David Alcaide, breaking off that drought from the previous day. So finding himself trailing by a large gap. 23 points for Carlo and 9 points for David Alcaide. On our next rack, it will be Carlo Biado to break.
You know, partner kind of reminds me of Efren's battle between Efren and Earl Strickland, the caller of money. Efren was trailing by at least 23 points. Somehow Efren found a way to catch up with Earl.
That's right. The same goes with Dennis Arculio. A match against Shane Van Moning.
Right?
It was like trailing about 10 to 20 points.
And that break is brought to us by Rapa. And this time it looks like a dry break coming from Carlo. It seems like David Alcaide can see this one ball. Studying the layout. Possibly gonna draw this cue ball just enough for him to get a shot on the blue. Didn't work that time. And with that miss coming from David, Carlo Biado now has the initiative. I think he's going to be going in between the 7 and the rail, or instead he draws his cue ball. Carlo Biado really likes to draw cue ball. Got really nice here in this red. 2 rail position just across the center for the 4. That's nice speed. Well, it seems he has a bit of an angle here to easily stop that. So that's the reason why he went for the foot rail. He's going to be getting a fairly long shot here in this purple 5. Cheating a pocket a bit there, Carlo. Leaves himself really nice on this green.
3 balls away for Carlo Biado. But I believe he's gonna go for a 9-10 combination after this 8. And there you have it. Carlo Biado getting his 24th point of the night.
Yes, and after a sorry miss there coming from David, Carlo Biado is back to his usual rhythm. Yes, and to viewers out there, once again, we're going to be witnessing this matchup between Dennis Orculio and Ko Pinyi from Chinese Taipei. This coming August 12, 13, and 14. Stay tuned for this. This is happening at Sharks, the Mecca of Pool. Well, so far, I think David Alcaide has to capitalize on every opportunity he gets. Once again, it's a steep hill to climb for him, trailing by 15 points. It's not far from possible that he can catch up. What he needs right now is some momentum, I guess. Still a long race here. Race to 63. Tonight, this will end when one of these players get to 42.
20 seconds.
And tomorrow we will be concluding this matchup between David Alcaide and Carlo Biado.
10. 5. 2. Break.
Here we go. This break is brought to us by Rapa.
Dry break.
Well, Carlo can make this one.
1. Corner.
He's going to be getting position for the 2. It's just kind of risky, especially when you know one miss and you can leave this rack for your opponent. As I was saying there, got really good in the 2. Looks like David Alcaide can go rail first with a shot. Using a bit of swerve. Wants to land nicely on the blue. Oh. It's just a lucky roll there for David. After a really nice effort, he lands awkwardly. Nice effort there coming from David, playing a safety, using the 9. Carlo can see a bit of this. And measuring up just maybe for a combination on the 7. But all along he was calling for a safe.
Good respond there from David Alcaide. Almost a scratch as well. Wow, what a shot from Carlo Biado.
Well, Carlo Biado never expected to make that three via a bank towards the side. What are the odds of making that? That looked to be 1 in 1,000. What are we seeing here from Carlo? That was a really nice kick shot. I think he learned that from Efren Reyes. Well, that time I think Carlo was going for the short side on the 6. Apparently, just didn't get too much draw there. Or possibly lacked a bit of spin. You can still see this green. I think making it would be difficult, especially having a 10 ball in the way. Bit too bad there for Carlo. I think David can see enough of this green for him to make this. Well, David, well, he caught it thin that time, so that means it really went. It was really going. Just failed to make that green this time. Carlo Biado using a lot of spin. Clears the 9, has an open look here at this brown 7. 3 balls away for his 25th point, Carlo Biado. And there you have it, Carlo Biado. But still, that kick shot coming from Carlo. That was a really nice kick shot. Apparently, David Alcaide, after getting a chance, failed to convert. Look at this with lots of spin. Makes that 6 go. Really, really amazing to see Carlo Biado effectively and efficiently use lots of spin on his shots. Once again, Carlo Biado is here. And from an interview from David Alcaide we saw earlier before this match, he said that in the US Open, the recent US Open, they met twice in that tournament. First time it was David Alcaide who won that against Carlo Biado, but in the last 16 players, Carlo Biado won a heel match against David Alcaide on his way to his first US Open championship. That's Carlo Biado for you guys. So the score right now, it's 25-9. Carlo Biado is leading by 16. Quite a number of points against David Alcaide. This has to be affecting David Alcaide as well, because yesterday, well, Carlo Biado really put on a show and David Alcaide just couldn't get a break. Well, obviously, we're all hoping for David to catch up. We'll see that in a few moments, but this time Carlo Biado, it's his break in the next rack.
10, 5, 2, break.
Well, this time breaking from the center, Carlo Biado. Well, tried something different that time, and he's coming up dry. David Alcaide now has an open look at this one. The angle suggests that he's going to be drawing his cue ball, possibly. Take that two towards the side. And bouncing off the side rail. Using spin, and I think he's perfect here. Possibly take the three on the opposite side pocket after he slides his cue ball just a bit. Just like that. Just leaving himself an angle, which I think he's going for that spot as to where. Going for center table position probably after playing three rails. And leaving himself a nice angle in this pink four. And with spin, just wants to bounce off a bit off that side rail. Well, didn't intend to bump the 10. I think he's left himself a shot. Possibly a combination. Or I think he can make this 5 go in.
A miss there. So this time, don't think Carlo can make this 5 to that corner.
After a nice safety there played by David, Carlo Biado now is back at the table. Has a shot at this purple 5. Wow, playing with lots of inside spin, running English. Just to get really nice on this green 6. Accidentally bumping the 8, but shouldn't be a problem because he just played a really nice combination. This time Carlo Biado. Looks like he's drawing his cue ball.
Three balls away for Carlo Biado.
Right? Wanted to be a bit closer. Not exactly a problem.
Well, I don't think he wanted to hit that 10 ball. So now, he's looking to take this 9 to the side pocket. This is very missable.
Well, it looks like Carlo Biado doesn't know how to miss. Rarely see Biado missed, even in the first night. And that's what you call a jinx. Right, partner?
That's right.
Anyway, that was really nice shot making from Carlo Biado. Still, David has to make a really nice shot here. Close to the rail. Almost scratched as well.
I think he's calling the 10 ball to the side pocket. Another chance here for Carlo.
Wow. That was an even a harder shot than what he missed earlier. The room for error in that shot. Really small. This he missed. Shot it a bit too hard. Another miss as well from David Alcaide. Being a bit too thin. This shot, wow. Just for you guys to know how hard the shot was. That side pocket was really small at that angle.
And this coming August 18, 19, and 20, Shark Kinetics, another 3-day event. A special event, and we do have a visitor this time. This is from Taiwan. Ko Ping Chung will be going up against our very own Jericho Banyares. And this event is brought to you by Sharks. Again, you're currently watching day 2 of our 3-day event, Race to 63 between Carlo Biado, the Black Tiger, and David Alcaide, El Matador. The scores now is 26-9 in favor of Carlo Biado. So this time it will be David Alcaide to break. This break is brought to you by Rapa. Nothing down on the break there for Alcaide.
Extension.
Well, I think this is gonna sell out for Alcaide.
And chance once again for David. Well, he wants to land fairly straight on the 3. Possibly leave himself an angle to draw back just across the center. Looks like David is still adjusting with the table conditions right now. Yes, and with a bit of draw there. He's left himself a bit of an angle here. It's gonna be a concern he has to address, getting from this pink to the purple. Using a lot of spin. Looks like he's good on the 5, but the 6 gotta be a problem. Oh, once again another bad roll there for David. Bumping the 7. Now has left himself hooked behind that brown.
He's calling that 6 ball to the side pocket.
David has to be disappointed once again. That's on him. He had a chance. Playing a safety there, Carlo.
Now he's calling the 6 ball in. Shall see. Wow, what a shot. What a shot there from Alcaide. Three balls away for David. Well, this will do. Don't think
Yes.
this is a problem for David. And there you have it. David Alcaide now with 10 points.
This is a new world of pool. Home of legends. A battleground where top contenders from around the world gather to become champions. A stepping stone for rising stars to prove they have what it takes to rank among the best. Welcome to Sharks.
And there you have it. The score is 26-10 in favor of Carlo Biado, leading by 16 points against David. He's going to be breaking in the next rack. It's the second night. David Alcaide. Well, Carlo Biado right now just won 5 racks. David Alcaide has won 2. So far, that has been the score for tonight. 5-2. We're going to be seeing David Alcaide bounce back here after a really nice shot. A kick shot there in the 6th that was really pumping up right now.
This break is brought to you by Rapa. This looks like a dry break coming from Carlo. I don't think no shot here for Alcaide.
Well, David tried to swerve that cue ball and make that yellow one. Fails to, but gets a good roll. Doesn't leave much here for Carlo, except for a safety. Wow. That was a really nice kick and stick there, coming from Carlo.
He's calling the one ball to the right side pocket. Shot cue ball. Well, that has been the story for David Alcaide.
Really nice safety shot coming from Carlo Biado. Rewarded right now with ball in hand and an open layout. And lands nicely here in the red 3. Has the right angle as well. Correct angle. Once again, Carlo Biado has a chance. Likes to draw his cue ball more often, so we'd see him draw possibly 2 rails.
Well, left himself a good angle here on the 5. He can just roll forward. Take that 6 ball to the same pocket. Well, this time he has options. He You can either take the 7 to the side or to the bottom left corner.
And looks like he's fairly straight. Carlo may be playing to roll forward. Take this 8 on the side. Well, not his taste. Decides to really pound in that 7.
Okay, last ball for Carlo Biado.
And Carlo Biado takes this rack. Now has 17 points of a lead against David Alcaide. Carlo Biado playing with lots of precision. Yes, and before the next rack, let us thank our sponsors here. If it weren't for them, all these events here at Sharks wouldn't be possible. Bugsy Promotions, promoting pool events for amateurs and professionals, giving opportunities to all types of players to hone their skills and showcase their talents in the game of pool. Ropa Commercial, since the 1960s, has been in the distribution of pool equipment and accessories. PhilQ, started in 2018, is in the promotion of Philippine custom and production cues that can match and surpass the quality of cue makers in the international community. So once again, thanks.
Again, you're currently watching day 2 of our 3-day event Race to 63 between Carlo, the Black Tiger, and David Alcaide. Carlo Biado now with 27 points and David Alcaide with 10 points. So it will be David Alcaide to break.
5, 2, break.
That break is brought to you by Rapa. Wow, that was a nice break there coming from Alcaide.
Yes, and a fairly nice shot here, an opening shot on this too. Well, he's just taking his time looking whether this 4 and 7 is wired in for a combination. Makes that 2 fall and got short side position here for the 3. It's going to be a long ways for him to get position for this ball. I think he can bounce off possibly 2 rails. He's drawing his cue ball, or maybe going, there you have it, going 4 rails for position. I think he's
Wow.
Yeah.
Just wow, partner. Well, He does have enough angle here. Left himself a good angle here on the 6. Oh, he has to bounce off one rail to get to the 9. Okay, he's perfect. And there you have it. 11 points for David Alcaide. That was a break and run out for him.
That was a nice shot there, playing 4 rails position for this pink 4.
This coming August 12, 13, and 14 Sharkinetics, we have a visitor from Taiwan. Kopini will be going up against our very own Dennis Orcullo. Another 3-day event brought to you by Sharks. And of course, another event. This time it will be the brother of Kopini. And this is Ko Ping Chung going up against Jericho Banyares. Another 3-day event, race to 63. And this is brought to you by Sharks.
Yes, and so far David Alcaide is still trailing by 16 points against Carlo Biado. Next rack, it's going to be Carlo who's going to be breaking. It's really nice to see a break and run out coming from David. At this point, it's going to be difficult, especially with alternate break format. Catching up would be hard for David. But let us see. Carlo Biado is going to be breaking in a few moments. And Carlo Biado break. This break is brought to us by Rapa. Once again, another dry break from Carlo. Not an easy leave for David.
Okay, Carlo Biado with that safety. I think got himself hidden behind the 8 ball.
One corner.
Wow, nice shot. Well, still a lot of problems to be addressed here by Alcaide. I don't think that 5 ball passes that bottom right corner of your screens.
Looks like he drew his cue ball, leave himself a really nice angle here in the red free. That's going to be his ticket to break up that 5 and 6 probably. Or just playing position for the 4.
Nice shot there, and this time I think he's looking to hide behind the 6.
Well, David couldn't believe it. Cue ball went straight for that corner pocket. And with ball in hand, I think Carlo Biado is going for a combination here. And nicely played combination. Leaves himself an open shot at this purple, which I think he's going to be drawing his cue ball above the 10. Well, catching it a bit too thin there.
Well, I don't think he wanted to be queuing over that rail, but I don't think this won't be a problem for Carlo.
Once again, a miss from Carlo Biado. And a chance for David Alcaide.
Nice shot there from Alcaide.
It's in the stand ball for him to get within 15 points. There you have it, 2 wins in a row for David.
Well, that was a very lucky break there for David Alcaide right after a foul or a scratch. still manages to get back to the table after a miss from Carlo Biado. So on your screens is the resume of David Alcaide, 2022 World Cup of Pool champion alongside his partner Francisco Sanchez Ruiz, two-time Mosconi Cup champion, two-time World Pool Master champion, six-time European champion, 2017 Kremlin Cup champion, and two-time Euro Tour champion.
And still a long ways for David Alcaide, but all he can do is just win one rack at a time.
That's right, partner. But at least comparing to our day one, this is pretty much different. David Alcaide we're seeing,
Right.
right?
So score 27-12. Carlo Biado has won 6. David Alcaide has won 4. That's pretty close. And David Alcaide is going to be breaking. Here we go. This break is brought to us by Rapa Commercial.
Nothing down on the break for Alcaide. Carlo does have a shot here on the one.
And that was a nice safety shot there, Carlo, but apparently I think he's left a kick for David. Okay, calling that corner pocket, David. I think earlier he made one similar shot like this. Okay, I think he's going for a jump.
That was good effort. But I think this one ball passes by the 6 to that bottom left corner. So good chance here for Carlo, but I believe he's going to play safe behind the 4. Oh, I don't think that he'll take that on, and he got possession on the 2 ball.
And bouncing off 2 rails, Carlo Biado leaves himself a nice angle here on the purple. Possibly going to draw just past the 9. We know what's up next. He's going to be running out.
Well, last 3 balls for Carlo Biado for his 28 point.
Decides to roll forward a bit, leaving himself much needed angle here to bounce off the foot rail. Back out towards the center for the 10. Plays 2 rails instead. Nicely done. Perfect for Carlo Biado. And Biado now has 28 points. Once again leading by 16 against David Alcaide. That time failed to make a ball off that break. Was that shot on the one that really set up for Carlo. Nice shot there. Once again, let's thank our sponsors, Bugsy Promotions, Rapa Commercial, and Phil Q's Billiard Cues. Thank you for your generosity. All these events that we have here wouldn't be possible if it weren't for these guys.
Again, Sharkinetics, you're currently watching day 2 of our 3-day event Race to 63 between Carlo Biado and David Alcaide. On your screens is our updated scores. Leading the way is Carlo with 28 points, while David Alcaide has 12 points. 16-point lead for Carlo Biado. Okay, in a few seconds we'll be seeing Carlo Biado to break, looking to further extend his lead.
Here we go. Carlo Biado. This break is brought to us by Rapa Commercial. And that's going to be a scratch foul on Carlo. Once again, a chance for David.
Well, he came up short once again, but this 4-ball is still makeable to either corner. Well, a bit of a tester here for Alcaide. Looks like he's calling this to the top right corner. Bottom right, rather. Wow, nice recovery there. So he opted to play position for the 5 to the top right corner. So now he can just roll forward, take that 7-ball to the side.
And playing with the inside spin. Gets closer to that black 8, which I think he's going to be sliding just past that side pocket for nice position on the 9.
Okay, last 2 balls for Alcaide.
And that has to be a confidence booster here for David Alcaide. Scratch on the break of Carlo. And a really nice shot. One of these balls, the 4 ball. You can see he played with lots of draw, bouncing off 2 rails for really nice position. This is it. See? That was a nice shot there, David.
And this coming August 12, 13, and 14 Sharknetics, another special event for you guys. We do have a visitor all the way from Taiwan, a world champion as well, Ko Pin Yi. He'll be matched up against our very own Dennis Torculio. Stay tuned for more events only here at Sharks.
And this August 18, 19, and 20, Ko Ping Chung, the younger brother of Ko Pin Yi. So also coming here to the Philippines, but this time it's a challenge between Ko Ping Chung and Jericho Banyares, one of the top pool players here in the Philippines. Really excited to see this match happen pretty soon. Coming here at Sharks, the Mecca of Pool.
So far, this is our score, Sharknetics. 28 for Carlo Biado and 13 for David Alcaide. As I mentioned earlier, this is a much good-looking David Alcaide comparing to day 1. So now, he found himself trailing just by 15 points. This break is brought to you by Rapa. 2 balls down on the break for Alcaide. However, no shot on the 1. That would have been a nice break coming from him.
Wow, that was a really nice shot there, Carlo Biado. Well, for most of the time, Carlo Biado makes the hard shots, the difficult ones. Making them look really routine for him. Playing position for the side. Fairly straight. Looks, or he has an angle, which I think he's just going to be simplifying this just by drawing his cue ball. Oh, okay. So decides to go 3 rails, putting a lot of spin. Now I think he has to reach out for this shot. And 3 rails position, really nice here in the black. Once again, Carlo Biado. A bit too thin, makes it fall anyhow.
And there you have it, Carlo Biado with a complete run out. Got himself 29 points.
This is a new world of pool. Home of legends. A battleground where top contenders from around the world gather to become champions. A stepping stone for rising stars to prove they have what it takes to rank among the best. Welcome to Sharks.
And once again, thanks to our sponsor, PhilQs. One of our major sponsors, started in 2018, is in the promotion of Philippine custom and production cues. And in a few moments, we're going to be seeing Carlo Biado to break, looking to get to his 30th point for tonight.
And this break is brought to you by Rappa Commercial.
Well, he hammered that. Was looking to make the one that time, but apparently getting a good roll. Carlo Biado not leaving an easy or not leaving anything here for David except a push out. So David decided to push out and make the one, leave it fairly difficult for Carlo, but Carlo has been making many of these difficult shots. He's calling it. Looks like he's going to be avoiding the 7 on his way, but he's jacking up. Wow. Crazy shot making abilities there being shown by Carlo Biado. Fortunately, he wasn't rewarded. Or is he?
Another great shot there coming from Carlo. Well, by the looks of this partner, do you think he has to worry about that 9-10 cluster?
Well, maybe he's playing a combination. Here we go. This 9 ball for a combination with a 10. Carlo Biado for his 30th point.
Winner, Carlo Biado.
And Carlo Biado still can't get over that shot on the 2 after a push out from David Alcaide. We're going to be seeing there you go. Well, Carlo Biado can afford to make those kinds of shots or take risks. At this point, he's leading by 17. So he has the luxury of trying out those shots. Once again, a champion, the US Open champion back in September 2021. Also gold medalist in the Southeast Asian Games last year. World Games champion in 2017 and the World 9-Ball champion in 2017, winning it in Qatar. That's Carlo Biado for you. Billiards is my way of living, quote unquote. Yes, and right now leading by 17 points is the Black Tiger versus El Matador. El Matador has 13 right now. Carlo Biado has 30. That's quite a lead here by Carlo Biado, and if you just tuned in, we started with 21-8. Right now 9 wins against 5 this day 2. And David Alcaide is breaking.
And this break is brought to you by Rapa. Well, he does have a shot on the 1. I think he's going to draw all the way back for the 2.
Yes, the 2 is not a problem, but I think he's rolling forward. Well, it looks like he has enough for him to bump that pink, which I think he needs to develop anyhow. There you have it, just enough for him to have a shot on the pink 4.
Good judgment there on the kiss on the 6. Got himself perfect on the 5.
Carlo going for his cue extension. Draws just enough for him to get an easier shot on this green 6. Still using the cue extension. And with this, once again, looks like a fairly easy layout for Carlo Biado. Well, didn't want to be too straight here in the 8. There you have it. Carlo Biado now has 31 points. That's 18 points off a lead against David Alcaide. So far, the biggest lead Carlo has.
And this events wouldn't be possible without our sponsors. So we would like to thank Bugsy Promotions, Ropa Commercial, and Phil Q's Billiard Cues. So far, Sharkinetics a complete dominance coming from Carlo Biado. And now, this is our updated scores, 31-13 in favor of Carlo Biado. As I've mentioned, complete dominance from Carlo Biado since the start of this matchup against David Alcaide, rather. And so far, with this large gap of a lead for Carlo Biado, David Alcaide has to step up more of his game for him to catch up. In a few seconds, we'll be seeing David Alcaide to break. Correction, I think Carlo Biado will be breaking this time, looking to further extend this lead.
10 seconds. 5, 2, break.
This break is brought to you by Ropa. Finally, ball down for nice opening shot there. Perfect on the 7 here. Looks like he's going to draw and bounce off that side rail. And he's perfect on the 9 ball. I mean, I think he would have wanted more angle on the 9, but This wouldn't be a problem for Carlo.
And using a Q extension and going forward, Carlo Biado. Wow, that was a nice shot there. Break and run out for Carlo. Totally in control is Carlo Biado. And once again, David Alcaide is coming here to break. Coming to the table to break. And the list of his accomplishments recently. The most recent is being the World Cup of Pool champion a couple of months ago, or a month ago, with his partner Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Twice a Mosconi Cup champion, twice World Pool Masters champion, 6 times a European champion, twice Eurotour champion, and 2017 Kremlin Cup champion.
Is our score so far? Carlo Biado still leading the way with 32 points and 13 points for David Alcaide. All this time it will be David Alcaide to break. This break is brought to you by Rapa. Nice break there.
It's a nice break, but no good roll. Apparently, the cue ball was bumped by one of those balls. Now he's facing with a possible push out or kick. Let's see, Carlo Biado. I think he can cut this in, possibly. Well, slightly overran position. Carlo Biado. Still good. Looks ominous right now. Carlo Biado must be running out from this point. Just has to avoid the 10. Possibly drawing his cue ball. 2 rails. Well, instead, I think he's using inside spin. Okay, so intentionally bumping the 6. Once again, he's perfectly in line for this pink 4.
Last ball.
And that's 3 straight wins coming from Carlo Biado. 33-13 is the score right now. He's now leading by 20 points. And with a lead this big, can't help but watch Carlo get really loose with his shot. So this coming August 12, 13, and 14, Copenhagen, Chinese Taipei professional pool player coming here to the Philippines. One of the best in the world. Going up against Dennis Orculio. And his brother Ko Ping Chung is coming as well. But this time it's a challenge between him and Jericho Banyares, and happening this August 18, 19, and 20. All of this is brought to you by Sharks, the Mecca of Pool. So in the next rack, it's going to be Carlo Biado who's going to be breaking. David Alcaide can just get a good roll a number of times. Well, that's the nature of the game here. So far, when it comes to nice rolls, lucky rolls, Carlo Biado has been getting them, especially off his break. Well, let's see. He's going to be breaking right now.
This break is brought to you by a Rocky commercial. Well, 7 ball down for Carlo. Still has a shot here. A 1-3 combination available. Let's see if he'll take this on.
Corner.
Oh, that's too thin. But he got safe behind the 9. Well, this time, I think Alcaide has a chance here. But could be a safety, but I think he's calling that 1 ball in to the bottom left corner.
And finally, that 1 ball decides to go in. Now David Alcaide. It's a really nice shot here in the 2. Still a tricky layout, especially having the 4 being blocked by the 10 for an easier shot. Well, with this, I think he's going to be drawing his cue ball possibly past the 6. Let's see.
Well, another problem for David Alcaide. At the cluster now, the 4 and the 6. Looks like he's calling the 10 ball to that top left corner of your screens.
And wow, that was a really nice shot coming from David. Finally. So anyhow, it was a tricky layout, especially having the 4 and the 5 tied up.
This is a new world of pool. Home of legends. A battleground where top contenders from around the world gather to become champions. A stepping stone for rising stars to prove they have what it takes to rank among the best. Welcome to Sharks.
Again, Sharknatics, you're currently watching day 2 of our 3-day event, Race 263 between Carlo Biado and David Alcaide. 33 points for Carlo and 14 points for David Alcaide. So in a few moments, we'll be seeing David Alcaide to break.
10 seconds. 5, 2, break.
This break is brought to us by Ropa Commercial. A hard break there from David. And, well, it's going to be a dry break. Not getting anything to fall that time.
Safety attempt there coming from Carlo Biado. So he's calling the 1 ball in. Okay, that was too thin, but manages to get safe behind at least by the 4.
Side.
And a really nice counter safety there played by Carlo Biado. David Alcaide can't see this 1 ball. And he's going for a real first or a kick shot. Calling that yellow 1 towards that corner pocket that you can see on your screens. Once again, getting safe. Carlo Biado now is going to be kicking.
Well, a good chance here for Alcaide. Fairly open layout for him. Okay. He does have enough angle here on the 2. Well, he has to land perfect here, avoiding that 8. This could be perfect. Wow, what a shot. Well, that's too much power on that cue ball. Now he's forced to jump over that green 6.
Oh, just can't get a good roll, David. Makes that pink 4, but apparently he scratches. Really frustrated right now. David is. Once again, a chance for Carlo Biado. Get on to 20 points of a lead. And so a shot on this 10 for Carlo Biado to get to 34.
And there you have it. Carlo Biado taking advantage of that scratch of David Alcaide. Now he has 34 points.
Once again, let us thank our sponsors, Bugsy Promotions, promoting pool events for amateurs and professionals, giving them opportunities to hone their skills and showcase their talents in the game of pool. Rapa Commercial in the Philippines is in the distribution of pool equipment and accessories since the 1960s. And started in 2018, Phil Cues is in the promotion of Philippine custom and production cues that can match and surpass the quality of cue makers in the international community. So once again, thank you to our sponsors. If it weren't for these guys, all these events here at Sharks wouldn't be possible. And if you just tuned in, you are watching right now the Black Tiger versus El Matador, Carlo Biado and David Alcaide going at it. It's race to 63. It's the second day here of this matchup. And right now, leading is the Black Tiger, leading by 20 points. And in a few moments, we will be seeing Carlo Biado to break, looking to get to his possible 35th point.
Alright, here we go. And this break is brought to you by Rapa Commercial. So far, nothing down for Carlo. This could be a dry break. Okay, nice shot there. And this is a fairly open layout for David Alcaide. But of course, he has the key shot here is to get a good position on the tree. Wow, what a shot. Got himself perfect here on the 3 ball. I think it's just gonna draw just a bit. Put that cue ball right at the center of the table. Okay, does have enough angle on the 4. Now he can draw all the way back, bounce off 1 rail, 1 to 2 rails to get to the 5. Okay, he went 2 rails and got straight here on the 5, but the thing here is he can just draw back for the 6 ball. Now he opted to go forward. Perfect here on the 6. Well, don't think he wanted to hit that 7, but he's still okay. He can just roll this forward. Just where he pointed his cue. He's gonna play short side position for the 8. He's gonna come up short now. Nicely done. Now a tester here on the 9. Well, and this looks like a run out for David Alcaide. And there you have it. David Alcaide getting his 15th point of the night. Okay, David Alcaide, also known as El Matador, 2022 World Cup Pool of World Cup champion with alongside his partner Francisco Sanchez Ruiz, two-time Mosconi Cup champion, two-time World Pool Masters champion, six-time European champion, 2017 Kremlin Cup champion, and two-time Eurotour champion. $34 points for Carlo Biado, while 15 points for David Alcaide. Again, you're currently watching day 2 of our 3-day event Race 263 between the Black Tiger and El Matador. That break is brought to you by Rapa. Dry break for David Alcaide once again.
Well, masterfully controlling both the cue ball and the one. Left himself an angle that suggests he would be rolling forward or pounding this in. Wow. That was a really nice shot there. Had to be really accurate. Take that on. At this point, looks like Carlo Biado is going to be once again running out.
There you have it, 35 points for Carlo Biado.
And up next to break, it's Carlo Biado. So far has been really solid. But of course, having a lead of 20 points, that's going to be a lot easier on his part, especially mentally and emotionally. Right now, David Alcaide has to be feeling really, really down. Anyhow, stay tuned for the next rack.
This break is brought to you by Rapa. Nothing down on the break for Carlo Biado. He's perfect here on the 4. He can go forward, bounce off one rail, going to the 5.
Not exactly an easy position here for the 5, especially being close to that rail. And it likes to go for a safety. The 5 ball just barely touched the rail there. And not leaving anything easy here for David Alcaide. It's now facing this 5. It's blocked by the 9 ball, I guess. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, Carlo Biado can still see the 6, but wanted to be straighter. Well, this 10 ball for Carlo Biado to get to a 21-point lead against David Alcaide.
And there you have it, Carlo Biado with his 36 point. And this coming August 12, 13, and 14 Sharkinetics. Another 3-day event, Race to 63. And we do have ourselves a visitor from Taiwan, and that is Ko Pin Yi, a world champion. He'll be facing off with Dennis Orcullo. And this event is brought to you by Sharks. And another 3-day event rather. This time it will be on August 18, 19, and 20. Ko Ping Chung against Jericho Banyares. Okay, 36-15 is our scores. This time it will be David Alcaide to break.
And that break is brought to us by Ropa Commercial. Once again, is another dry break for David.
Wow, what a bank there from Carlo Biado. Okay, nice shot. Well, I don't think he wanted that much of an angle, pero it's still okay. Oh, that's a miss. Nice shot there. Got himself nice angle here on the 6. Okay, David Alcaide is the winner. He got himself a 16 points. And of course, this event wouldn't be possible without our sponsors. So a major shout out to Bugsy Promotions, Ropa Commercial, and Field Cues, Billiard Cues. You're currently watching day 2 of our 3-day event Race to 63 between Carlo Biado and David Alcaide. On your screens is our updated scores. 36 points for Carlo Biado, while 16 points for David Alcaide. It will be Carlo Biada to break this time, looking to further extend his lead to 21 points. That break is brought to you by Rapa. Another dry break for Carlo Biado. Nice kiss off there on the 2 ball. I think he got a little bit straight here, but he can let's see if he'll chit this pocket. Okay, nice shot. Got himself a good angle here on the 4. He has a big window here between the 6 and the 7. Well, another problem begins for David Alcaide. Got himself hooked behind the 7. That's a foul. Not exactly the way he planned it, and looks like he's going to play safe this time. It's not gonna do it, I think. Alcaide can see this 8. Nice shot. Okay, he's perfect on the 10 ball. This is for his 17 point. Okay, David Alcaide with his 17 points. Okay, David Alcaide, also known as El Matador, 2022 World Cup of Pool champion with Francisco Sanchez Ruiz, two-time Mosconi Cup champion, two-time World Pool Masters champion, six-time European champion, 2017 Kremlin Cup champion, and two-time Euro Tour champion. $36-17 is our score so far, Sharkanatics. Again, this is another 3-day event, race to 63. A huge lead here for Carlo Biado. So this time it will be David Alcaide to break, looking to cut Carlo's lead down to 18 points if he wins.
5 seconds. 2. Break.
This break is brought to you by Rapa. Wow, one ball down. However, no shot on the 2. Well, somehow he got lucky. I think he would have wanted that cue ball hidden behind the 6. Almost a sellout there.
Extension. Tension.
Almost, but this is gonna sell out this time for David Alcaide. That's a miss for Alcaide. A chance here for Carlo Biado to get his 37 point. Okay, slightly overrunning position, but I think this wouldn't be a problem for Carlo Biado. Okay, perfect on the 9. He can just roll forward. There you have it, Carlo Biado with 37 points. Okay, of course, this event wouldn't be possible without our sponsors. So major shout out to Bugsy Promotions, Rapo Commercial, and Field Cues, Billiard Cues. You're currently watching day 2 of our 3-day event, Race to 63 between Carlo Biado and David Alcaide. So far, a 20-point lead here for Carlo Biado. He has 37 points while David Alcaide has 17 points. So in about 30 seconds, we'll be seeing Carlo Biado to break this time. This break is brought to you by Rapa. A dry break here for Carlo Biado. Okay, Alcaide looking to push. That's a foul. Unfortunate scratch there. Nice kiss off there on the 8. Nice recovery, and he's perfect on the 7. Not ideal position on the 9 for Carlo Biado. So now he's looking to bank the 9 to the top left corner of your screens. Almost, but this is gonna sell out for Alcaide this time. There you have it, 18 points for David Alcaide. Now, he's just trailing by 19 points. And this coming August 12, 13, and 14 Sharkonetics, we have another special event for you guys. We have a visitor from Taiwan, and that is Kopinyi. He'll be matched up against our very own Dennis Orculio. And this event is brought to you by Sharks. Currently watching day 2 of a 3-day event, race to 63 between Carlo Biado and David Alcaide. Score so far is 30-17 to 18 in favor of the Black Tiger, Carlo Biado. So this time it will be David Alcaide to break. This break is brought to you by Rapa. One ball down, and he has a shot on the 2. Very nice break there coming from Alcaide. So he's perfect here on the 6. Looks like the 7 ball passes by the 8 ball. Oh, almost disaster there for Alcaide. But still is okay. There you have it, David Alcaide with his 19 point. Now the lead is now back to 18 points for Carlo Biado. This coming August 18, 19, and 20, Shark Kinetics, we have another 3-day event, Race to 63. And this time it will be Ko Ping Chung. He'll be matched up against Jericho Banyares. And this event is brought to you by Sharks. 30-17 to 19 is our current scores in favor of Carlo Biado. So in a few seconds, we'll be seeing Carlo Biado to break, looking to further extend his lead. This break is brought to you by Rapa Commercial. Nothing down on the break for Carlo Biado, but manages to get lucky. No available shot on the one. It's a miss for Carlo Biado. A very nice safety there from Alcaide. So a foul for Carlo Biado, and this could be another safety. This one ball frees that cue ball to the 10. That's foul number 2 for Carlo Biado. And this could be a run out. Perfect on the 2 here. He can just draw all the way back for the 3. long shot here on the 4. Natural angle to get to the 5. Combination tried there by Alcaide, therefore missing badly on the 10. Failed safety there from Carlo Biado. Wow, what a shot from David Alcaide, and I think this is a run out for him. Okay, got himself a good angle here on the 8. Wow, that's an unfortunate miss there from Alcaide. And this is a gift for Carlo Biado. Okay, 38 points for Carlo Biado. Now his lead is now 19 points over David Alcaide.
This is a new world of pool. Home of legends. A battleground where top contenders from around the world gather to become champions. A stepping stone for rising stars to prove they have what it takes to rank among the best. Welcome to Sharks.
Score so far is 38-19 in favor of Carlo Biado. There's complete dominance here for Carlo Biado in day 2. And this time it will be David Alcaide to break, looking to cut the lead of Carlo Biado. This break is brought to you by Rapa. Another dry break there. This could be a run out for Carlo Biado. Fairly open layout. Okay, last 2 balls for his 39 point. Okay, 39 points now for Carlo Biado. Just 3 wins to wrap up this day 2. And this event, our special event rather, wouldn't be possible without our sponsors. So a major shout out to Bugsy Promotions, Ropa Commercial, and Phil Q's Billiard Q's. Carlo Biado, the Black Tiger, is 2017 World Games Champion, 2017 World 9-Ball Champion, 2021 US Open Champion, 2021 SEA Games Gold Medalist. Again, you're currently watching day 2 of our 3-day event, Race to 63, between Carlo Biado, the Black Tiger, against David Alcaide, El Matador. Now it's back to 20-point lead for Carlo Biado. This break is brought to you by Rapa. So far, nothing down for Carlo. And yet again, no shot on the one ball for David Alcaide. So he elected to push this time. Mm. He's calling the one on top left corner. So a bank here. Wow, what a shot there. Well, I think Alcaide can see this two ball. Yes, too much angle here on the three. Needs good control here for the four. Okay, good kiss there on the seven. So five ball to the bottom left corner. Okay, two balls away for his 20th point. This coming August 12, 13, and 14, another special event for you Sharkinetics. A visitor from Taiwan and a world champion as well. Kopinyi, he'll be match up against our very own Dennis Orcullo. And this event is brought to you by Sharks. 39-20 is our scores. 9-point lead for Carlo Biado. So for day 2, this will be raised to 42. Still a lot of ball game to play for David Alcaide. This time it will be David Alcaide to break, looking to get his 21st point. This break is brought to you by Rapa. Nothing down for Alcaide. That's a miss for Carlo Biado. I think he would have wanted to stick that cue ball behind the 5. This time, that's a good safety from David Alcaide, sticking that one ball to the 6. Well, fortunate roll there for Carlo Biado. He was able to get that cue ball behind the 8. This time it's a sellout once again. And of course, Carlo Biado won't be missing this time. So, a good looking shot here in the 2. Okay, perfect on the 5. Okay, last two balls. Okay, another special event for you, Sharkinetics. This time, this will be on August 18, 19, and 20. Another 3-day event, Race 263. And we have a visitor all the way from Taiwan, and that is Koping Chung. He'll be matched up against our very own Jericho Banyares. Stay tuned for more events only here at Sharks. So this is our score so far. 40-20 in favor of Carlo Biado. So far a 20-point lead for him. Is just 2 points away to wrap up day 2. This break is brought to you by Rapa. Nothing down so far. And I think there's a shot here for Alcaide. Nice shot, and a shot here on the one ball as well. That's not gonna do it, and I think Carlo can see this 4 ball. Very touchy safety there from Carlo Biado once again. Nice shot on the 4 ball, but this time not exactly sure how can he be able to break that cluster, the 8 and the 6. Wow, what a shot from Alcaide. Still got safe this time. Good effort. Was able to hide it behind the 9 this time. Wow, what a shot from Carlo Biado. And of course, still a problem to be addressed here. The 8 and the 6 cluster. That's a foul. And I believe there's a 6-8 combination here for Alcaide. Looks like he's going forward. Or is he going for that 7 ball to the bottom left corner? Wow, what a shot. So 2 balls away for his 21st point. There you have it. David Alcaide with his 21st point. David Alcaide, also known as El Matador. His resume is right on your screens. 2022 World Cup of Pool champion with Francisco Sanchez Ruiz, two-time Moscone Cup champion, two-time World Pool Masters champion, six-time European champion, 2017 Kremlin Cup champion, and two-time Euro Tour champion. (40-21) is our scores so far, and this happens to be a 19-point lead for Carlo Biado. So now Carlo just needs 2 more points to wrap things up for day 2. So this time it will be David Alcaide to break. looking to get his 22nd point. And of course, a reminder to all our viewers, tomorrow is day 3 at 1 p.m. This break is brought to you by Rapa. Well, this seems to be a dry break once again for from the Alcaide. Okay, needs this cue ball to stop. Okay, I think it's okay. That cue ball stopped right on time. This is gonna come up short here on the 6. Well, now he's forced to take this 6 ball to that corner instead of the side. Nothing there for Carlo Biado. Well, back to regular programming for Carlo Biado. Almost disaster there for Carlo Biado. This time, 2 balls away. Bounce off that side rail. And he's perfect on the 10. And there you have it, 41 points for Carlo Biado. Just 1 point away to wrap things up for day 2. Carlo Biado, the Black Tiger, 2017 World Games champion, 2017 World Nine Ball champion, 2021 US Open champion, and 2021 SEA Games gold medalist. All right, 41 to 21 is our score so far. Yet again, a 20-point lead incurred by Carlo Biado, the Black Tiger. So now he's just 1 point away to wrap things up for day 2. Again, to all our viewers, this is a 3-day event, race to 63. So for today, it will be race to 42. The conclusion of this event will be tomorrow at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. This break is brought to you by Rapa. Well, so far nothing down for Carlo Biado. And I think he left a shot here on the 1 to the corner. Well, not exactly sure. Or the side. Shall see. So opted to play safe. Behind the 7 is David Alcaide. Almost. But I think he got lucky behind the 9. Nice counter safety there from Alcaide. And look at this. Nice counter there from Carlo Biado. That's a foul for David Alcaide, and this could be it for tonight for Carlo Biado. Oh, that's a miss for Carlo Biado. Well, still not a sellout though for Alcaide. And that's another foul for Alcaide. Well, frustration building in once again for Alcaide, as this is a complete dominance for Carlo Biado. Okay, last 3 balls for Carlo Biado. Final ball to wrap things up for tonight. And there you have it, Carlo Biado with 42 points. North versus South. This is coming August 2, 3, and 4 Sharkinetics. This is another event brought to you by Sharks. And right before we wait for the official scores, we would like to thank our sponsors, Bugsy Promotions, Ropa Commercial, and Field Cues, Billiard Cues. And Sharkinetics, I think that wraps up our day 2. Carlo Biado with 42 points and 21 points for David Alcaide. So this is a bittersweet goodbye to all the viewers out there and to all our Sharkinetics. And to remind everyone that tomorrow is our final day, the conclusion of this match between Carlo Biado and David Alcaide. This will be at 1 p.m. tomorrow in the afternoon. Again, this is Luis Martinez joining you tonight for the commentary and analysis, and I'll be seeing you again tomorrow, Sharkinetics. Good night, everyone.